We're solving quadratic inequalities. So first off, we're gonna find our boundary points. We're just gonna set this equal to 0. Actually, I'm gonna change this to an equality. Okay. So solve like a normal quadratic. So subtract 8. We get x squared plus 2x minus 8 equals 0.
Rewrite it in standard form.
Okay. Then write in factored form, so big X, negative 8 and 2, multiplies to negative 8, adds to 2, make 4 and negative 2. So this is x plus 4 and x minus 2. Okay, using zero product property, I know that x can equal negative 4 and x can equal 2, or looking inside, I guess you could use 2. So these are my boundary points. So I'm going to go ahead and graph them on a number line. Got negative 4 and 2. And what we're going to do is test to see if the outputs of my function, the outputs of my function are greater than 0 or less than 0. Okay, so I'm going to write the equation in standard form. Okay, so I subtracted the 8 over here. So this is x squared plus 2x minus 8 equals 0. Sorry, less than or equal to 0. So again, remember that was x plus 4 times x minus 2 is less than or equal to 0. Okay? So we have to choose a value. Actually, what happens if I plug in negative 4 into my equation? Oh, I get an output of 0. Okay? Next, 0 doesn't help me because that's not a positive or a negative number. So I gotta plug in something that's less than negative 4, so something like, negative 10. Okay? Negative 10 plus 4 times negative 10 minus 2. Okay, that is 10 minus 4. Negative 10 minus 4 is a negative number, and negative 10 minus 2 is also a negative number. So a negative times a negative will give me a positive output. Okay? Here, what's a value that's in between negative 4 and 2? Oh, my favorite one, 0. So 0 plus 4 times 0 minus 2. Okay, 0 plus 4, that's a positive number, times a negative number, gives me a negative number. Okay? Lastly, we test in this section beyond 2, so let's use 100. 100 plus 4 times 100 minus 2, that's a positive number. 100 minus 2 is a positive number, so that again gives me a positive. So which of these sections is less than 0? Oh, this one. This one. Okay? So the values of x that give me a negative output are from negative 4 to 2. Okay, next one. This guy. It's a little bit trickier. I would definitely get this x squared to be positive. So let's go ahead and add 2x squared to both sides. And then I'll subtract my 1 as well. Okay. So we get 2x squared plus 9x plus 4 is greater than 0. Okay. We need this for later. We're going to hold on to that. Let's go ahead and factor this. A times C is 8. 9 on the bottom. So we get 8 times 1 gives me 8, adds to 9. And then remember, you have an A value, so divide by 2. This simplifies to 4. So we get x plus 4 times 2x plus 1 is greater than 0. Again, need this later. Okay? So, we're going to solve using zero product property, but we're going to use an equation for our boundary points. So when does x plus 4 equal 0? And when does 2x plus 1 equal 0 for our boundary points? Okay? Alright, so we get x is equal to negative 4 minus 1 minus 1. So 2x is equal to negative 1, divide by 2. So x is equal to negative 1/2. Fancy. Oh well. Okay. So, negative 4, negative 1/2. What happens when we plug in negative 4 or negative 1/2 into our inequality? We're going to get 0. Can we equal 0? No. Open circles. Okay? So, here's my factored form equation. X plus 4 times 2x plus 1 is greater than 0. Okay? So we're looking for what happens when I plug in values that are less than negative 4. So I don't know, negative 10 again?
Mm-hmm.
Sure.
You're picking numbers that are easy to find out whether the solution is positive or negative in each of your zeros.
So greater than 0 or less than 0?
That's all we care about. You don't need an exact number, so just numbers that are friendly to discover if it's going to be positive or negative.
Okay, so less than negative 4, negative 11 plus 4 times 2 times negative 11 plus 1. Okay, that negative 11 plus 4, I don't even care what number it is, but I know it's negative. And I'm multiplying that by also a negative number. So these outputs right here are going to be positive, greater than 0. Okay? In the middle, I can't use 0 this time. Let's use negative 1. Okay? So negative 1 plus 4 times negative 2 plus 1. Okay, so that is a positive times a negative, which gives me overall a negative. Negative outputs. Okay, something greater than 1/2.
Now you can use 0.
So 0 plus 4 times 0 plus 1. That's positive, and that one's positive. So positive times a positive output would give me a positive. So where are the outputs greater than 0? I think right here, where the pluses are, greater than. Okay, so as an inequality, I have to write this twice because it's not sandwiched together. So x is less than negative 4, or x is greater than negative 1/2.
It can't be both at the same time, so it's an or.
Do you use the equal sign?
What do you mean?
Do you use the equal sign in your inequality?
Hmm.
Open circle. No.